IELTS reading, true, false, not given. Let's go. Watch out for this to determine between true and not given. Before we start, let's talk about what is true and what is not given. A statement is true when everything in the statement is true. There are two scenarios where a statement can be not given. The first one is when everything in that statement is not given, meaning it doesn't exist at all in the text. The second scenario is where something in the statement is not given, meaning not mentioned in the text, but the rest or everything else is true. Watch out for these components to determine between true and not given. The first one is your own assumption. Unless it is explicitly stated in the text, everything that you have to assume to get the information indicates a not given answer. This is a not given answer. In this statement, it specifically states that the person who discovered coffee was the one who spread it to the Middle East where it was sold. But if you look at the text over here, it doesn't specifically mention whether or not this herder was the one who spread coffee to the Middle East. It just says that from there, coffee spread to the Middle East, particularly Yemen. That's it. It doesn't mention the name or specifically anyone who spread this coffee to the Middle East. This example is a classic issue of true false not given in IELTS reading, where the majority of the statement is true, but just one small detail is not given. So in general, if you have some assumption over here, you may choose this as true. Second thing you should watch out for is words like all, almost, almost. If you cannot find the information to support all, almost, and most, it is very unlikely to be true. For example, we have this text and then we have this statement. This statement is not given. Whenever you see words like all, almost, and most, your brain should be triggered to tell you that this is probably a trick. Join my Everything IELTS plan to learn everything you need to know about the IELTS exam. For now, start with a free practice test on practicenight.co. I'll see you there. For now, you have fun learning.